Good evening, everybody. My name is Wolfgang, and welcome back to another episode of the Hunger Games Simulator. This is episode 7, and we're doing Breaking Bad. I'm going to be honest with you guys here. I had no idea any of these characters. I mostly got help from a friend and Google. That's what carried me through. So, if I give an introduction to these characters, I would be doing them a disservice wholeheartedly. This suggestion came in from Movie Fan. I will link his channel down in the description. I want to thank you for that. Thank you for the suggestion. And oh boy, yeah. Like I said, I never watched Breaking Bad, but you might notice that Saul Goodman is in here. That's not a mistake. Saul came from Breaking Bad and then got his own show because he's the best character. I guess I'm rooting for Saul and Walter White. I guess. Anyways, let's proceed. There's a tribute stand on their podiums. The horn sounds. Skylar runs away. Hank runs away. Saul and Jack work together to drown Tuco. Gail runs away. Aaron and Gus fight. Aaron gives up. Aaron and Gus fight for a bag. Aaron gives up and retreats. Lydia runs away. Crazy 8 runs away. Walter runs away. Mike runs away. Jesse accidentally steps on a landmine. Jack scares QB away from the cornucopia. Badger runs away from the cornucopia. Steve throws a knife into Hector's head. Stacy runs away from the cornucopia. Ted runs into the cornucopia and hides. Todd and Huel fight for a bag. Huel gives up and retreats. Walt Jr. stays to the cornucopia for resources, and Skinny Pete finds a bag full of explosives. Aaron and Ted just split up to look for resources. Walt Jr. discovers a cave. Gale sprains his ankle while running away from Hank. Stacy attacks Jake, but he manages to escape. Badger searches for a water source. Mike discovers a river. QB throws a knife into Steve's chest. Walter defeats Saul in a fight but spares his life. Crazy 8 tends to Todd's wounds. Skylar explores the arena. Lydia constructs a shack. Gus dies trying to escape from the arena. Huel injures himself. Jack chases Skinny Pete. Proceed. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tuco from District 8. Jesse from District 1. Hector from District 8. Steve from District 5. And Gus from District 4. So if we see everyone's status, 19 people are left in play, while District 8, 19 people are still in the game, while District 8 is completely out. Proceed. Night 1, Crazy 8's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Walter sets an explosive off, killing Skylar and Badger. Jack and Jake run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Stacy thinks about home. Skinny Pete, Aaron, and Saul cheerfully sing songs together. Lydia and QB tell stories about themselves to each other. Hank and Gail tell stories about themselves to each other. Huel fends Walt Jr., Mike, and Todd away from his fire. Ted falls into a pit and dies. Day 2, Stacy thinks about home. Walter stalks Huel. Mike goes hunting. Saul silently snaps Skinny Pete's neck. Walt Jr., Aaron, Jack, and Todd raid Hank's camp while he's hunting. Lydia fishes. QB receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gail diverts Jake's attention and runs away. Crazy 8 fishes. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Skylar from District 3. Badger from District 6. Ted from District 12. Skinny Pete from District 6. Alright, let's just with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people left with Districts 8 and 6 out of play. Proceed. Todd and Jake tell stories about themselves to each other. Stacy kills Saul with his own weapon. Dang it. Alright, go Walter. Aaron defeats Lydia in a fight but spares her life. QB defeats Crazy in a fight but spares his life. Gail climbs a tree to rest. Walter receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Walt Jr., Huel, Jack, Mike, and Hank sleep in shifts. Proceed. Day 3. Lydia runs away from Stacy. Walt Jr. picks flowers. Gail forces Crazy 8 to kill Jack or Walter. He refuses, so Gail kills him instead. So Crazy 8's dead. Todd, Jake, and Huel track down to kill Mike. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Mike played by Sylvester Stallone? I think he is, which would make him like one of the coolest characters there. Anyways, Aaron repeatedly stabs QB to death with a size, and Hank practices his archery. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Saul from District 2, Crazy 8 from District 10, Mike from District 2, and QB from District 7. Which is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people left with Districts 2, 6, and 8 out of play. All right, 11 people. Todd dies from an infection, down to 10. Aaron receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Heel thinks about winning. Gale cooks his food before putting his fire out. Walt Jr. dies of dysentery. So 9 people. Jack receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lydia and Stacy hold hands. Walter cooks his food before putting his fire out. Hank sees a fire but stays hidden. Jake looks into the night sky. The Hunger Games with the feast. The cornucopias were planned for food, weapons, and with some food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Gale, Walter, and Lydia get into a fight. Walter triumphantly kills them both. Jake decides not to go to the feast. Jack decides not to go to the feast. Stacy strangles Aaron after engaging in a fist fight. Heel decides not to go to the feast, and Hank decides not to go to the feast. Day 4. Jake practices archery. Heel catches Stacy off guard and kills her. Jack decapitates Hank with a sword, and Walter accidentally steps on a landmine. Down to the final 3, and Walter made it to the final 5. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Todd from District 9, Walt Jr. from District 3, Gale from District 12, Lydia from District 4, Aaron from District 11, Stacy from District 11, Hank from District 5, Walter from District 1. So if you see everyone's status, 1, 2, 3 people are left with districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 8, 11, and 12 out of play. Anyways, no. Back to fallen tributes. Proceed. Hero, Jake and Jack discuss the games and might what happened in the morning. Hero picks flowers. Jack receives clean water from unknown sponsors. Jake researches for a water source. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jake is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warm. Hero and Jack talk about the tribute still alive. Jack runs away from Jake and Hero receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Arena event. The carnivorous squirrels are attacking the tributes. Jake is brutally attacked by a scurry of squirrels. Jack uses squirrels to his advantage, shoving Huel into them. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jake from District 10 and Huel from District 7. The winner is Jack from District 9. All right. So let me just write. There we go. So Jack is the winner of episode 7. Here is episode 8. We're coming close to that. I mean, we're not really close to that 24 episode mark, but we're getting there. Jack is the winner of this Hunger Games and now we're going over our typical rankings. Tuco in 24th place, Tuco in 23rd, Jesse in 22nd, Hector in 21st, Steve with 1 kill in 20th, Gus in 19th, Skylar in 18th, Badger in 17th, Ted in 16th, Skinny Pete in 15th with 2 kills, Saul Goodman in 14th, Crazy 8 in 13th, Mike in 12th place, QB with 1 kill. In 11th place, Todd with 1 kill. In 10th place, Walter White Jr. In 9th place, Gale with 1 kill. In 8th place, Lydia. In 7th place, Aaron with 1 kill. In 6th place, Stacy with 2 kills. In 5th place, Hank. In 4th place with 4 kills, it's Walter White. In 3rd place, Jake with 1 kill. In 2nd place, Huel with 2 kills. And the winner, Jack, with 3 kills. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry, but I was not really feeling this one. Movie fan, thank you for the suggestion. Maybe next time we get lucky enough to do a franchise, to suggest a franchise that I actually know outside of memes. But that'll end it for this episode. So until next time, no matter what it is, whether it be a Let's Play that I end up doing, or it'll a new Let's Play because I took down Superstar Saga. I'm sorry, I was bored couldn't bring myself to record episodes of it. Something new is starting up, but not now. Or whether it be another episode of the Hunger Games Simulator. Anyways, my name is Blue Fang, and I wish y'all a goodbye.